last time we talked, you mentioned with Caleb that he's a guy that you can always move him back outside, but that you guys kind of want to see how he did inside. Going into the summer, do you still see him as your defensive tackle at the top of the depth chart?
Yeah, I think we're going to need him now more than we're going to need him outside, knock on wood. But he's learning, and I can tell now he's a whole lot more comfortable inside than he was the first part of spring, which, that you hope that's the progression. So, but he's come along nice. I mean, he's really started, probably the last 3 or 4 practices, really started to play better, play faster, because now he's not thinking as much.
PJ, it seems like he's had a really good spring, and now he's a junior. He's one of the veterans, and it looks like he's made kind of a step forward a little bit.
Yeah, he has. I talk to PJ all the time about trying to get more out of him. Sometimes he looks like he's got a governor on his engine. It don't go so fast. But I've talked to him about it, and he's a guy that stepped up the last 3 or 4 practices as well, and showed flashes. We can get him to do it on a consistent level, and really want to be great. He's got a chance to be really, really good.
Yeah, Jeff Collins told me recently that he kind of reminds him a little bit of a mix between Fletcher Cox and Josh Boyd and some of his abilities. And I know he ain't playing at that level yet, but you see some of the kind of that skill set to a degree.
Yeah, he does have. He's a natural guy inside, and he plays strong. He's pretty good with his hands. He's got to get a little bit better, but he's a little bit natural, more of a natural guy inside. And what I mean is, he just plays good around people.
Sure.
And the thing is, he does have a lot of ability. Just like I said earlier, I'm just trying to get him to understand he's got to play at a high rate all the time and not just pick and choose spots when he's going to do that.
Yeah, he seems to really like your coaching style, and most of the guys really taken to it.
That come from him?
Yeah, he just told me that.
Oh, okay. That's a shock to me. I don't know. I'm just, I'm sure I'm different than Chris and all, and personalities, but, I'm going to coach the way I coach. If the guys listen, sometimes you have to listen to what I'm saying, not how I'm saying it.
Yeah.
I try to explain that to them, and we all get excited on the field, but if they listen, I'd like to think I can get them going in the right direction.
He said you get your point across, so I guess he's getting
That's
it.
good to hear. I might have to see that in print myself.
Heading into the Maroon White game this Saturday, what's the biggest thing that you're looking at for your unit?
Biggest thing is come out healthy. We just got to go play, have fun. It'll be a nice crowd there, and it's going to be pretty basic and what we do. And we just got a good thing about it. It won't be a whole lot of things. Got to play fast, play hard, and play violent up front. And that's what we want to accomplish in this game. It's another practice, another day to get better.